Okay, so welcome back. And I don't know if you've seen the previous video was about the unboxing of the reMarkable Paper Pro. And here on Tech, we tried what we tried and failed to do in the previous video is to actually show you how the Paper Pro fits into the portfolio. But I suppose that was all about unboxing. We've done that. So this could be another video just showing you about this. Okay, but I actually genuinely forgot. So there we go. I have to admit to that. So now let's see. We're trying this. I had a bit of a fiddle off camera, and I think I figured it out because it wasn't entirely obvious. The keyboard is in here somewhere, but it's not obvious how you get to it. Don't want to break anything. You know, it seemed a bit. If you've never done this before, like me, first or second time I'm doing this, not sure how to do it, but it all becomes more obvious when you place the Paper Pro inside the type folio. Okay, that's nice. That actually wakes up the device. And then when you start lifting this up, see, you kind of lift it up from this end, and that kind of then it makes sense, right? If you trying to do this without the device, it's not obvious, but what device actually already in the folio then becomes a very seamless and obvious operation. And then clearly this just goes underneath, and here you've got some kind of a typewriter situation again. For me, doing some academics, okay, I do like research, academia. I do that, and not as my full-time job. I do it just in my spare time, as almost like basically a hobby, you know, because I'm not paid for it. It's all on voluntary basis. I review academic journals. I act as a anonymous review, yeah. So a reviewer, right? So I do, you know, when people want to publish new academic journals, it needs to go to paper, if you like. It needs to go to referees, anonymous referees, and this is that's my role. Again, it's on voluntary basis. So because of that, and then I have to, once I've read the journal on this device, or well, until recently, or until now, I've been using this Books Max Lumi. Okay, for that, nice and big screen, as I showed you on the unboxing. But I thought it's nice to have the type folio, because then I would need to send feedback to the authors instead of having just finished reading and all the thoughts are in my head, and go and use another device to my laptop, which might be somewhere else. Maybe I could just write my notes there and then, and go back and forth between me marking things out on the paper that I've just read, and actually typing the feedback in a nice professional way, because you're not going to send feedback in a handwritten note, yeah. Even if your handwriting is really good, you're going to send it through an email. It's going to be typed at some point. You have to type it. So type it here, then email it to myself, and then email that to the send that to the journal, who then pass it on, and so on. So some typing is involved. So I thought, why not have a type folio? Okay. That's just one use case. I have other use cases for it, but at least if we're talking about academics and journals, that would be the use case. So I think this looks really smart. I'm very impressed with this, actually. I thought it would be all right, but this is, I am generally like pleasantly surprised with this, and because this was a very significant addition to the cost of this device. I'm sure you can buy, just for the cost of the type folio, you could probably bought another device from a different manufacturer. It is that costly, right? It's something you wouldn't do lightly. Just because I had multiple use cases for it, I just told you about the academics. I have other ones. But I don't want to bore you with details, right? Okay, so I could justify to myself multiple times why this would be useful. But actually, I think even if you have one good use case for it, okay, you wouldn't be disappointed with this. Yeah, I thought it's going to be like make do better than nothing sort of stuff. But this is actually way better than that. Way better than just making do. This is good stuff. I'm not here at the right height to type, but let's see. If I were to type, what shall I try to type? Let's do some touch typing. So I can say here, Oh, the shift key is over there. Okay, so I can try to type tech. We tried exclamation mark, just the one. Okay, so that feels, I can get on with this, and I think I can get to a good typing speed on this. I can see myself doing 50, 60, 55, 60 words per minute, just because I have some wireless, like Bluetooth keyboards and that kind of thing. And this is comparable. This to me doesn't feel a million miles away from that. I'll have to try it and see, but it does actually feel nice, big space bar. This feels good, actually. No, I'm really pleased with that. I think you would like it too. If you're thinking about getting this and you're not sure if it's going to be just gimmicky, it's not gimmicky. It's really good. Yeah, it's very proper. So yeah, I think that was worth trying out. So hope you enjoyed this, and we'll come back to you again with more videos on the reMarkable Paper Pro and other devices as well. See you next time.